Communicable disease is sweeping several Indiana college campuses. Butler University is the latest to confirm that medical technicians are now treating students for mumps.
Butler is now the third university to combat the contagious viral infection in the past 2 weeks. Now take a look at these numbers tonight. Butler has the most cases at 9. IU confirms 4 cases on the Bloomington campus, and there's 1 case at IUPUI.
But Butler has a plan in place to stop the spread. And Eyewitness News reporter Rich Van Wyk is on campus with a look at what the school wants students and staff members to do.
Everyone I spoke with on the Butler campus today knew why we are here. Students and faculty members are very aware of the mumps outbreak, as well as public health's effort, if not mandate, to have everyone on this campus revaccinated. 9 students already have mumps. Thousands of others are trying to avoid the virus.
I have friends who have gotten masks because they feel worried that they might get it.
The illness is highly contagious. Students already sickened, university officials say, have either gone home or are now isolated, required to stay in their housing units or rooms. No classes, no socializing, no trips to the cafeteria.
And then we try to provide the support for them as far as food and things of that nature to make sure they're getting along pretty well.
Students are being warned to take reasonable precautions, wash their hands, don't share utensils or food.
People are making a pretty big deal out of it, but I called my mom and she said it's not that bad.
Public health officials say differently. All 9 students had their required mumps vaccinations, but got sick anyway because the vaccine is less than 90% effective. To stop the outbreak, an advisory posted on Butler's website says the Marion County Public Health Department is requiring all students, faculty, and staff receive a free booster vaccine.
I went and got my shot actually yesterday, so yeah, I'm not playing around with this.
The booster shots will be available at the campus fitness facility Tuesday and Wednesday. Butler is spreading the word via emails and social media.
Sure, it might not be 100% effective, but anything you can do to help yourself not take that risk, definitely you should by far try it.
There is a much bigger concern than the Butler campus. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we'll look at why authorities are concerned about this outbreak spreading beyond the borders of the campus to Indianapolis, possibly other communities. John and Andrea?
Rich, thank you.
Well, outbreaks like this are common where people live in close quarters, and that makes a college campus a prime place for the virus to spread.
Yeah, in fact, Marion County Health Department is now taking the lead to stop this outbreak. Our Health Beat anchor Anne-Marie Tierney now spoke with a doctor on the symptoms to look for and why it's very important to get tested. Anne?
Well, you've heard the saying that a college campus is like a petri dish, and the number of mumps cases at Butler's has more than quadrupled since I was just on campus covering this topic on Monday. The national standard threshold for recommending that 3rd booster shot is 21 cases. But Dr. King told me today, with 9 cases confirmed at Butler already, she's not waiting because the risk of spread and complications too great.
Students. Please read your email communications. And if you're seeing urgent in the subject line, this is really critical. Some of these symptoms can have severe complications. You can have hearing loss. You can develop meningitis. And the infection is more serious in an adult than if you had this as a child.
So these are the symptoms to look for. They include puffy cheeks, swollen glands. You might feel very, very tired, have a headache, a fever, muscle aches. The key is this. If you are symptomatic, contact your doctor and start to isolate yourself immediately to prevent the spread. The virus spread, by the way, through saliva. You can contact it from an infected person's coughing, sneeze, talking, sharing items, cups, utensils, touching contaminated objects or surfaces. So at Butler and the other campuses and everywhere, good hygiene really part of the prevention message too. Wash your hand, contain your coughs and sneezes. And parents, if you have a student at Butler, make sure you talk with them and have this conversation with them as well. Make sure they understand the seriousness of this. And tonight at 6, we're going to come back and talk a little bit more about why that vaccine may not be protecting them.